The beautiful town of Queenstown on New Zealand's South Island has long been considered the adventure capital of the world. Thrill seekers travel there to experience the many activities Queenstown has to offer. The town overflows with wonderful restaurants, pubs and bars, and there are plenty of places to stay that cater for all budgets. But there's none better than the delightful St Moritz Hotel right on the edge of town. Queenstown is not only famous for skiing, jet boating and bungee jumping, but the town is also home to some of New Zealand's best golf courses. The Hills in nearby Arrowtown is one such course. Owned by renowned jeweller Sir Michael Hill, the course was built almost by accident.
We built a home here on this property, which is 500 acres, and I thought it'd be nice to have a putting green out the front. And the next thing is that I thought, wouldn't it be nice to be able to chip? So there was a local golf architect, a very brilliant one actually, a John Darby. He designed me a series of greens that you could chip to this hole, and I decided it'd be quite nice to have a grunty hole in amongst it, because just having a chip and putt just seemed a bit wimpy really. So we put in a proper golf hole from the house. I decided, well, we'd built that hole, we may as well at least put one back to the house. So we put in, so that was number 6 and number 5 hole, which are quite challenging holes. And John Darby said we could probably build you a golf course complete for about $4 million. He said it's never been done before, so I said, let's do it. Anyhow, the thing got out of hand. What was supposed to only take $4 million and be finished very quickly just seemed to drag on and on and on. And once I got really into this, there was really no stopping. I mean, you get past the stage where, you know, if you stop, the whole thing was just even going to be more of a disaster than carrying on. So it was really quite a folly. But Bob Charles came and he played the 9 holes that I had completed. When he looked at the last few, he became very quiet and he said, I've seen many courses, he said, but this could be quite unique. And it really spurred me on to try and achieve something really remarkable. And so I thank Bob for that. And so we did it.
Remarkable indeed. In fact, Sir Bob believes the Hills is the best golf course in New Zealand. His reasoning? Well, he says there are no parallel fairways and no 2 holes are alike. It's a championship course of over 7,000 yards from the back tees. Most tees are elevated, giving not only excellent visuals of the challenge ahead, but a 360-degree panorama of spectacular snow-capped mountains all year round. There are reachable par 5s and a drivable par 4 for the possibility of an eagle or 2. Sir Bob says the Hills is there for the taking, but golfers beware. Its scenic charm can lull one into a false sense of security, destroying the very concentration needed to avoid disaster. The course is an incredible challenge for the great and incredibly enjoyable for the not so great.
Here we are on my favourite par 3 at the Hills. It's a long par 3 over water, measures about 220 metres to the centre of the green. Pins at the front today, so it's only about 200 metres. Most of the members, along with myself, tend to aim up the left-hand side away from the water, and everything feeds to the right off the bank. So trying to play the ball just at the left edge of the green and bounce it off the bank down and feed down towards the hole.
The original hole, the 415-metre par 4 6th, is another standout. You need to hit your tee shot towards the fairway bunkers with a long iron or fairway wood. A well-struck approach shot is required to carry Dragonfly Lake and the bunker short of a 2-tiered green.
So here we are on the 15th hole at the Hills. It's a short par 4, measures 344 metres. Might not sound short, but because we're teeing off from an elevated position and the hole nearly always plays downwind, like all holes here at the Hills, you're presented with options from the tee. Our club golfers have the opportunity to tee off down to the right-hand side to the wider part of the fairway, while the longer hitters have the option to try and hit it over the cross bunker and get it up close to the green. We've actually had 2 hole-in-ones here in the past in professional events that we've had here.
This is a golf course that you can't just crash and bash your way around. Course management is key, especially on the front 9. The surrounding scenery is breathtaking, and the course is always maintained in immaculate condition. The clever layout allows you to feel you have the course all to yourself. As your round draws to a close, and you're thinking your game couldn't get any better, the Hills simply blows you away at the penultimate hole.
The par 5 17th is regarded by most as our signature hole. It's one of only 2 holes on the course that has a name, and it's called the Canyon for very obvious reasons. It measures 503 metres, which isn't long by modern standards, but it generally plays into the wind and uphill, so it plays a little bit longer than that. It's reachable in 2 for the longer hitters, but you have to hit a really brave tee shot and challenge the big bunker on the right-hand side. If I can hit my tee shot solidly and get it up close to that large bunker, I'll be left with about 220 metres to the green up through the schist canyon.
The dragonflies on the 6th aren't the only sculptures you'll encounter as you travel around the course. The swing of a club is only one form of art Sir Michael wants you to enjoy at the Hills.
My aim for the course is not just to make it a golf course, but I want to also make it an experience which is quite different. And I don't think this has been done before, but what I propose to do is to actually have contemporary art around the golf course, and quite significant art. I've started that process now. We do have quite a bit of art out there, but there's a lot more coming.
The first non-Australasian sculpture is the latest addition to his collection. During a visit to Beijing, Sir Michael discovered 110 life-size wolves surrounding a 3-metre-high samurai warrior. Sir Michael just had to have them on his course. And now the warrior protects the 18th fairway from these magnificent beasts.
I'm a great believer that if one is to be successful in life, we always need a point of difference. It's very difficult if one follows the pack, but if you can walk in a different direction and pull it off, that's when greatness comes. So I'm hoping.
The golf course is primarily a private members golf course, but until we get the membership up to that magical sort of 200 number, Michael will continue to allow non-members to come and play here. So I think people should really take the opportunity to come and play the course while they can, while the gate's still a little bit open. It's a fantastic place, and we deliver a truly world-class golfing experience.
Playing the Hills is an experience not to be missed, but time is running out. For all tee time and membership inquiries, go to thehills.co.nz. And if you want help with booking the complete Queenstown golfing package, including accommodation, transfers and tee times, go no further than locally based Remarkable Golf Tours. For more information and a chance to win the ultimate golf trip to Queenstown, go to remarkablegolftours.co.nz. Don't let this unforgettable golfing experience pass you by.